Everybody, this is Breakout Gaming back with Asphalt 9 Legends. We are back in career mode, and today is going to be a really interesting day for us because I'm not sure if you've been following the No Retry challenge, but the last retry challenge, the escape challenge, I did really terrible at it. But I came back and I beat it later, and that finished Chapter 1. So we are now entering Chapter 2, the path drive to win. And so we are going to start the next section of the career mode with the No Retry challenge. So we're going to start out today with Class D Pro, and we are going to see how it goes. So 22 flags to capture. First is Gazira Island, and all we have to do is win this race. Let's go. Okay, so a little bit of strategery coming into this level. I've got some D level cars that are definitely more powerful than the one I'm bringing here. So this is in the 1300 level rank, whereas the recommended level for this was more in the like 1050, so I'm definitely above the level that's necessarily required here or recommended here, but I'm trying to conserve my gas a little bit. So there are 22 flags, which means that there's a good number of different levels that we're going to have to hit here, and I want to make sure that I'm saving my most powerful cars for the end, and make sure that I don't run out of gas in my most powerful cars ahead of getting to the end here. So this is like one of my mid-power D-level cars. This is a Volkswagen, and honestly, it did what it needed to do. 33 seconds. Here we go. All right, so one flag down, Gazira Island, not too bad. Double roundabout next, so win the race in nitro time of 5 seconds, which shouldn't be too bad here. We do need to get all 3 flags to get to the next level, so we got to hit them both here the first time. Let's give it a shot. All right, so another quick 30-second race here. So nitro time of 5 seconds shouldn't be too bad, but we do definitely have to aim for the nitros early on. We're not going to be able to hit that 5-second nitro time without catching those nitros. Also, of course, we can do it with the power sliding around the corners, which, of course, I'm fully powered here. Let's see, will I get my 5 seconds right off the bat here? Yes, I will. Okay, so that flag is down. Now it's just a matter of winning this race, which so far I could be doing a better job of. Now it's just going to be a sprint to the finish. Hopefully I can catch up on these other vehicles. Oh, and of course there's cops involved. Of course there's cops. I love cops. Those are perfect for the No Retry challenge. All right, at least got around that cop. Hopefully there aren't any more further down the line. Famous last words. Okay, so there's that previous one. Okay, there's the finish line. As long as I don't get hosed on the way here, yeah, there we go. 45 seconds with our mighty Volkswagen XL. Got both flags. Here we go. All right, so that got us to the next level we needed to get to. So that takes us up to number 1, 9,700 credits. So that's going in the bank. Then we also have the cave. So we have to win this race, drift both 500 and 1,000 meters. So there's really only 2 things we need to do. Drift 1,000 meters, and that captures everything here. But Scotland I know very well. This is a very popular map for the weekly races and daily races, and it looks like to get to the next level, oh, the next one's already open. So we've got 3 and 4 already open, but we do need 4 more flags to get to number 5, which honestly, if we got to win these next ones if we're going to be able to advance. So let's hit the cave and get these 3 flags. All right, so we've got a 90-second race here, which should leave plenty of time to do 1,000 meters worth of drifting here. And as you can see, I did upgrade my car a little bit, so the required car for this was at least a 1085 score. This car is more in the 1500 level. This is a fully upgraded Nismo. And so this should be able to get me through the race pretty handily here, as long as I pay attention to what's going on and don't get too far behind. Hopefully no cops here as well. All right, so we'll do power drift around here, boost up this way. That was a good amount of drifting to start. Let's get a little bit more drift in while we can. There we go. Now I found that the path that you go through the cave area here is really important to your speed overall. So we do have to win this race. I want to make sure I focus on that as well as the drifting. But there is definitely a fastest path here. So first you want to stay on that lower ramp here, and then you want to go through both of the ships. The ships are really important to making sure that you're hitting the fastest way through here. I also just discovered this neat skill where you can do a lot of 360s off a ramp, so that was pretty dope. All right, so I've got about a lot of drifting I still need to fit in here, so let's see if I can get that all in before I get to the end. No. Oh, so close. I should have focused a little bit more on drifting, maybe even stayed a little bit closer to the ground versus going through the boats and focusing on speed. That probably would have been a better way to do it, but that's going to be the limit on the No Retry challenge here. So we'll still be able to get to this next level and get this next flag down, but that is going to be as far as we go here. At least they'll give us credit for those 2 flags. Oh, it did open up the next section. Okay, great. Okay, so let's get through Cairo. Let's just win this race, get this flag, and see how far we can go. So we can get a maximum of 3 here, which will get us up to 8 flags. So, okay, so number 5 is as far as we can go today. But you know what? That's still not too bad. That'll be about halfway through. All right, so we got one here that's just a win this race, and since I know I'm going to be done with the challenge here pretty quickly, I'm just pulling out the big guns. So I didn't catch what exactly the level was required for this particular race, but the one I'm racing with now is a 1900, which I can tell is way above what's actually required here. So I should be able to leave the rest of these cars in the dust. Also spent quite a bit of time in Cairo. This is a very popular level for some of the daily and weekly races, so know this one pretty well, and getting on this top road here is just kind of a straight sprint to the end. So we'll have this booth here, there'll be the yellow here, and then the finish line you can see right on the bridge. So we just hold it in tight, get around to the end, there we go. Nice easy win. Alright, so our last race here with the No Retry challenge for this one is the Subterranean Dash. We have to win this race and get 5 stunts. Here we go. Alright, now as I mentioned every single video, wrecking other cars does count as a stunt, so we may have to go off a couple of ramps here, but mostly if we can wreck our competitors, that should help get us where we need to be stunt-wise. So just got to hang in here, get some stunts in, get some wrecking in, overall have a good time and get these 2 flags. There we go, there's 1 wreck in, nice. Get around the corner here fast enough. Now one real challenge for us may actually be getting so far ahead of our competitors that there's no one to wreck. So we do want to stay relatively close. Let's see who exactly we can get. There's 3 wrecks down, nice. Now if we get toward the end here and we still have some stunts to do, we can do some 360s as long as we have enough buffer between us and our competitors, which honestly looks like we're building up pretty well. So let me get a 360 in here. I've got a couple 360s in. All right, stunts are down. There's the finish line. There we go. 47 seconds, 2 flags down, and unfortunately the end of our No Retry challenge here. I'll have to go back to the cave. Got a little overconfident there with the kilometer of drifting that we needed to do, but at least got halfway through this round. So I hope you all enjoyed this race. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment about what your favorite part is, and yeah, here's the video game telling me I need to go back and get that extra flag to advance, so we'll get that taken care of. Anyway, if you want to see great racing games, including Asphalt 9 Legends, please subscribe. I'll see you soon.